Well, hello, Hastings! Welcome to your daily briefing for what's shaping up to be a fantastic Wednesday, April 22nd. We've got some incredible weather and a little bit of history on the docket, so let's just dive right in.
And isn't that the absolute truth? You know, the second you step outside today, you're going to know exactly what that means. It's just one of those days, the kind we really wait all spring for.
So yeah, if you were out and about early this morning, you definitely felt that cool, crisp air right around 45 degrees. But hey, don't let that fool you. That is just the starting line for what's going to be a pretty major warm-up. I mean, when we say a big warm-up in late April, what are we really talking about? Are we talking, just pleasant? Or are we talking about something else entirely?
Yep, there it is, 83 degrees. That is not a typo. A high of 83 in Hastings today. This isn't just a warm-up, folks. This is basically a sneak peek at summer. For sure a day to go find those short sleeves you probably packed away.
Okay, so let's talk about the wind for a second. It's starting out pretty light, coming out of the east-northeast, but you're going to notice a shift this afternoon. It's going to swing around to the south-southeast and pick up a little bit, maybe get a tad breezy. The most important thing here, though, the day stays completely dry.
All right, so with weather this nice, you gotta have a plan, right? Let's break down how you can get the absolute most out of this gorgeous day. And, maybe more importantly, how to do it safely.
And this right here, this is the part we really need to pay attention to. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement specifically because of the conditions we're getting today.
So what in the world does near-critical fire weather even mean? Well, it's actually a pretty simple but, dangerous combination. When you take very dry air and you mix it with those gusty afternoon winds we just talked about, you create the perfect conditions for a fire to not only start, but to spread really, really fast.
Okay, so here is your 4-step game plan. Step 1 is what to wear. Start with a light layer, but definitely plan on short sleeves for later. Step 2, what to do. Absolutely make time to get outside. A walk, errands, getting the kids outdoors after school. Step 3, and this is the crucial one, what not to do. No outdoor burning, at all, no exceptions. And finally, step 4, prep. If you've got outdoor chores, today is the day. Get them done before that 80% chance of rain and storms moves in on Thursday.
And you just gotta love a little local humor about all this, because it really does feel like April pulled a fast one on us and decided to trade places with a much, much warmer month.
Now, today isn't just about this amazing weather. April 22nd also happens to hold a few pretty significant spots in the history books. So let's take a quick trip back in time.
So on this date, throughout history, 3 really big things happened. The first ever National League baseball game was played, the very first Earth Day took place, and right here at home, the Mississippi River was telling a very, very different story.
I mean, just look at this contrast. Today, we're talking about taking a nice, pleasant walk with a view of the river. But on this exact date back in 1965, the river was cresting in St. Paul at almost 10 feet above flood stage during a catastrophic flood. It's just a powerful reminder of how different the same day can be, just decades apart.
And get this, just 5 years after that historic flood, that first Earth Day happened. It started as a huge nationwide teach-in, and an incredible 20 million people participated. And if we go even further back, to 1876, that's when the first National League baseball game was played. So yeah, today has quite a legacy.
All right, let's bring it all back to today in Hastings and just wrap things up with the most important thing you need to remember.
Okay, so here's the crucial point. It is going to be a stunning, summer-like day. So please absolutely get outside and enjoy every single minute of it. But just remember that with the wind and the dry conditions, that fire risk is very real. So please be smart about it, be careful, and stay safe.
And that's your briefing. So really the only question left is, knowing what we know about the weather and the history of this day, how are you going to make the most of it? Enjoy it out there, Hastings.